So the tools needed is probably going to be a rubber mallet, some wire snips, black tape, and a screw gun or a screwdriver. First we got to remove the handle here. Four screws. This one you have to loosen that knob so that you're able to pull that screw out and tighten it back down. Same thing with the other side. Loosen it so you can get the screw out, that bottom screw. Now tighten it back down. We're trying to get this handle off, so we're going to use our rubber mallet if we need it. The reason why you close these knobs right here because you don't want to break and pull them apart. So set that aside. Get your card up on the table where you can work on it. Now we're going to pull the battery out after you've taken off the jacket. That's pretty self-explanatory. Pull that battery out. Very important. We're going to discharge it. Hit the power button one time. See? Now turn it off. Now you're set. We're going to roll this joint down. Remove this screw here. Okay, well that falls out. Now we're going to remove these two screws here for the camera. Okay. Excuse me. So now we can move over to this side. Remove this bottom piece right here. Remove this one. Remove this one. Okay, now we're going to move right back around over to this side. Remove all these perimeter screws right here. Don't mix up the screws. Okay. Now when we pull this open here, we got wires attached to the back side of this. So what you're going to do is you're going to not pull it off. You're going to roll it open. Okay. This is our camera cable right here. This thin ribbon cable right here. You see there's a black piece right there. Okay. You're going to lift this up to fingernail or something along the lines of that. Okay. Don't break that piece. It's fragile and that should just pull out. Okay. If you see what direction I pulled that off of, this blue side is going to go that way. The white side is going to go towards me. I'm standing on the right side of the machine. Okay, now we can just let that sit there. We're going to take our wire snips right here. Pull it off. Pull this out. Now that we have the slack, we can pull our camera out. So the camera goes in like this. The blue side should be facing out. Orientate yourself with that, because if you don't, then you're not doing it correctly. So we're going to pull this little black piece out again. That. And that should slide right out. Don't let this fall in the tube. take our new camera cable, and it doesn't matter what side's up or what side's down, they're both the same. A little bit of black tape. This is so we can pull it through. So gently pull this through. You're going to have also a zip tie on this end right here. Well, we don't need to take it off now, but so now we're just going to pull this through gently. Pull our tape off. Okay, at this point, let's go ahead and hook our camera back up so we don't pull that all the way through. Remember I said the blue side is going to go out towards the camera lens. Push that back down on there. Okay, that's holding pretty good. So just tuck that in there a little bit, just leave it like that. Now we're going to use our tubing here. Crimp this down a little bit, should be safe to do. Crimp that down a little bit, you're going to be able to slide this in there. There we go. See, when we're pulling this through there, see, I'm just leaving just enough to leave it out. So now I'm going to send this down with it to parts. One zip tie. Put that down about to the end right there. Okay. Leave it long, but just snip some off right there. That's why it can tuck in there, and now you won't be able to pull it back out. Before, we want to add our piece right here on this side. Put that in there. Put it in there. That, now you can't pull it out. You can even put this other one back in there also. We don't want that being pulled out of there. Okay. Run the cable through the tube, the frame here. Put our zip tie on there. You can cut some off. Again, leave it long like that. See that? Now you can't pull that out. Okay. Now we're going to attach our camera cable. The shiny side looks like it's going to go out this direction here. Push that down on there. Then that black piece has to be pushed back down there. That's what clips it and clips it, holds it down in there. Give a little tug and make sure we're connected. Okay, we're good. Roll this back over. We're going to test. We're going to test. We're going to put our battery back in there. Turn on the remote. Turn on the cart. Now we're paired to it. Now we wait for a 40-second. We want to put all this stuff back together again unless we know our camera's working. Okay, let's get the wheels up off the table here so the cart doesn't take off on us. Now we're going to test our camera cable. So the only thing I need to do is hold down the follow button and hope a green light comes on. Okay, so now the green light's on, FL light is on, blinking on the remote. We know it's connected. So let's try it again here. Okay, good. Every time that green light comes on there, we know we're on. So let's check our hand gesture here. Cover the camera. There it goes. Press stop on the remote. See the way those tires turn right there? That car will take off on you. So every time we cover that camera lens, it should activate. All we do is press stop each time. Okay, so let's power it off. Let's pull the battery out. Finish up here. Discharge it again, like I said. Let's mount the camera in there now. Be gentle if you have a screw gun. Don't over tighten. It doesn't need to be very tight. Okay, so let's mount on the perimeter screws here. That's the last screw for the E-box plate. We're going to move over to here. Don't forget to put our cap back on right here. I think you got to pull the screw out. It'll kind of snap in there. Okay. Let's test again after installation. Battery back in there. Remote's on. We're in standby mode. We're going to test again. So let's wait for the 40-second warm-up period. Okay, now we did our 40-second warm-up time. We're gonna retest again. Cart off, the wheels up off the table here because it might take off on you. So let's go follow. As long as that LED light's on, we know we're in follow mode. So stop, follow, stop. Okay, let's do hand gesture here. All right. There it goes. LED lights on. Press stop. Follow. Use hand gesture. Okay. Looks like we're good. So now we're going to put our joint back on. There's a piece right here that sits in here. Again, don't over tighten. No need to. Put your cart back on the ground here on level surface. Make sure they're lined up here. Same thing, you're going to have to loosen this screw, or this joint, to get this screw in there. Tighten that back up. Loosen this one. That is camera cable remove and install.